Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get started here with our event celebrating Dahlia Gallin Ramirez's Sex and the Single Panda. Give it up for Dahlia. Thanks for joining us here tonight at Green Apple Books on the Park. I'm Cara. I'm the events coordinator here for Green Apple. This is, I will say, Dahlia, write this down. This is the first time since we opened our events to an in-person audience that we've had to use the stairs. So good job, everybody. So, thank you all for joining us. Thank you everyone at home for joining us too on the simulcast over here. This is very exciting. So I want to get right into the action. I'll leave you with just the briefest of business here. I would be remiss if I didn't have any business to share. So we do have a full event calendar on our website at greenapplebooks.com, where if you like events about books like this one here, you can check out a full event calendar. And I think we have a pretty good one, but I am a little biased, but you can check that out on our website at greenapplebooks.com. I would also be remiss if I didn't say, please do buy books. Please do buy books from us if you can. I can think of one that you can purchase this evening. And we do have several others, but you and your friends, all of them might need copies of Sex and the Single Panda. So consider it. We do have them here. And in all seriousness, when you buy books from us, it really supports us a lot and we're always appreciative of it. So thank you if you can. If we do have time for an audience Q&A at the end of the night, we'll get to it, but we do have a lot of festivities. So I think it is it safe to say that you'll answer questions from people? Yeah, but don't make them too difficult or any, you know, we're all here to have fun. So don't be weird about it. Without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and introduce our author this evening, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the rest of the structure for tonight. Our author, Dahlia Gallin Ramirez, is a humor writer, cartoonist, and musician from San Francisco. Her work has appeared in The New Yorker, McSweeney's, Internet Tendencies, Airmail, and Current Affairs. She can usually be found walking around the foggy side of town, ideally with her husband, daughter, and dog. You can find more of her work by visiting dollyonpaper.com or by following her on Instagram at dollyonpaper. Her book, Sex and the Single Panda, is the reason we are here this evening. So please join me in welcoming Dahlia Gallin Ramirez.
I'm supposed to really project. I will try my best. First, I just want to thank Carr and Green Apple for hosting this. This is the neighborhood I grew up in. It's very meaningful to me. I love Green Apple, so thank you. And I also want to thank all of you for coming and the Zoomers for Zooming, and my very brave and supportive friends who are about to get up here with me and make fools of themselves so that I don't have to. And I also want to thank my editor, Jamie, who, it was her idea. This would not exist without you. She saw a cartoon that I had done, and this was right in the beginning of the pandemic. And she saw a cartoon that I had done and reached out to me and said, this could be a really fun book. And then it happened. So thank you. So the inspiration for this book was, I was watching a nature special about rabbits, and their courtship ritual is totally bonkers. It involves a lot of acrobatic jumping and urinating, of course, and face punching. And I was thinking how funny it would be if they could describe their own behavior as a person would, like a dating profile, but like painfully honest. And so I did a cartoon about that, and then it turned into this book. So when Jamie said, let's make a book of this, I really needed to start researching in earnest. And I wanted to, can you not hear me? Hello? How about now? More, louder, okay. So I was looking for all of the most interesting mating behaviors I could find, but not just the obvious bad boys, but also the really subtle and relatable ones. So I'm going to read you something from the intro of the book that kind of sums it up. When it comes to seeking a mate, animals are just like people you might know. Proud, aggressive, earnest, deceptive, heartbreakingly vulnerable, and mostly very, very horny. So in the spirit of the book, I'm not going to do a classic reading. We're going to do a dating game featuring animals from the book. So we're going to have 3 rounds, a round of bachelors, a round of bachelorettes, and a surprise me round. And for each round, I'm going to ask a contestant from the audience to volunteer to be the chooser. So let's get our first round 1. Billy, Twain, Brian. These also happen to be my bandmates. So we are used to sharing a stage. So Bachelor 1 here, Bachelor 2, Bachelor 3. All right, who wants to be the bachelorette that we'll choose from these amazing suitors? I saw someone getting volunteered. Someone back there. Who? Yeah? Okay, come on up. What's your name?
Kim.
Kim? Okay. That's all we really need to know right now. You stand right there. And you're not going to know what animal they are until you've chosen. Okay. So just make sure to look at them because they're like trying their hardest to like win your heart. Okay. Bachelor 1.
God, you're beautiful. First chance I get, I'll sink my teeth into you, attach myself to you permanently, and live as a parasite on your body. I will eventually become absorbed into you with only a pair of gonads remaining to remember the good times. You can use those nads whenever you feel like making babies. You're welcome.
Number 2.
I can't look you in the face while I say it's a little career. I hope you enjoy our lovemaking, because when I'm done, I'll spackle your badge closed. It's going to be like the tomb of Tutankhamun in there. And as long as I've got the trowel out, I might as well cement the genitals of those other guys who are eyeing you. They're going to look like a bunch of Ken dolls when I'm done with them.
Hey. I'm young, I'm fun, and my testes are disintegrating as we speak, so let's get this party started. My buddies and I are on a 3-week de-virginization rampage. We're talking 14-hour sex sessions with as many girls as we can find. Downside, our bodies are literally just falling apart. It's like Rumspringa with gangrene. You know those fast time-lapse films of an animal decaying? Basically, I'm that plus super horny.
Which of these amazing guys do you want to go on a date with? You don't really have to go on a date. Come back here.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, well, to be honest, number 1, I get suffocated easily, so I'm not so sure it would work out so well. And number 2, you sound a little possessive. Number 3, it wouldn't be much of a commitment since I'm already spoken for. So I think I'm going to go with bachelor number 3.
Let me tell you who you did not choose. You did not choose bachelor number 1, the anglerfish. And just to be clear, this isn't the anglerfish, the male one. That's the female. This little nugget is the male. All right, you did not choose bachelor number 2, the spackler, the spiny-headed worm. It's a parasite. If you want to learn more about these guys, you're going to have to get the book. Read it. Now, your hot date is the marsupial mouse. It's cute. Tell you a little bit about your date. All the females go into heat at the same time each year, setting off a mating frenzy. The sex and stress hormones cause total immune system collapse in the males, but they drag on until the very end, at which point even the most forgiving female might say, no thanks. By the end of a fortnight, all the males are dead. Okay, our next round is bachelorettes. So do we have a bachelor in the audience who would like to go on a real interesting date? Come on, guys. We need someone. Don't make me call on you. I might call on you. Tim? What's your name, Tim? Okay. I think we are ready. Bachelorette number 1.
If you want to be with me, you need to be 100% okay with the fact that I can take you down like a wildebeest myself. I can chew bones into a fine powder, and my penis, it's bigger than yours. You heard me right. I have a pseudo penis and a pseudo scrotum, but there's nothing pseudo about having to roll back my ween like a tube sock for sex. And when it's time to give birth, let me just say this. Imagine giving birth through your dong. And now watch me do it.
My friends say I'm too nice, that I let guys take me for a ride, and they're probably right. I literally do that. It's just that you guys are so vulnerable. I feel kind of sorry for you. I'll end up giving you a piggyback ride for like a week. And at some point you'll be like, I'm so hungry, want to order pizza? And I'll be like, no, but I can secrete a delish wax from the back of my head. And so you'll eat that the whole time and you'll be fine.
Bachelorette number 3.
This gets pretty dark for you, but hear me out because it ends nicely for me. While we make love, I'm going to plunge my syringe-like proboscis into the top of your head, turn your innards into a smoothie, slurp you dry, and discard your empty husk. At this point, your ding-dong will probably break off, not that you'll care, but it will be totally intact. So that's good, right?
Who do you choose?
I think 1 sounds very scary. Really. And 2, painful. Sorry, 3, painful. 2, you get dinner at a date. So I'll go 2.
All right, let's see who you did not choose. Bachelor number 1 is the spotted hyena. In case you're wondering, everything they're saying is true, 100%. Bachelorette number 3 is the midge fly. And your date, Tim, is with the Zeus bug. Oh! That's you on the top. Zeusy. Scientists suggest that this arrangement provides the female with security. Can we talk about what it gives the male? It's called everything: transportation, great company, good sex, a stable family life, and a 24/7 back of head buffet. Oh. All right, round 3. Come on down. You're 2. Still 2. 1. All right, this is the surprise me round where you get what you get and you don't get upset. So who would like to volunteer? I thought by this round, everybody would be like, me. Who? Claire? Claire, you're summoned. Come on, Claire. Come on down. Hi, Claire. Beautiful purple-haired Claire. Okay, are you ready? I think so. You might get a bachelor, you might get a bachelorette, you might get something surprising. Number 1.
I know you're in the mood. Only 8 to 12 hours a year. So I won't waste your time. I'll climb up a tree about 7 feet above you and drench you with urine. If you appreciate that, we'll mate. If you don't, I'm in major fucking trouble.
I'll save you a few boring dinners by telling you I don't do sex. My kind is all female, all day long, and we populate without the copulate. That's right, no men. It's like Wonder Woman's all-girl island, the mascara, only if Chris Pine washed up on the beach, we'd let him rot like a whale. My idea of a perfect date is pound cake, followed by tweezing my eyebrows. But I have to be careful because the last time I looked in the mirror too long, I got pregnant.
I'm male and female, so I can do you. You can do me. We can do we. And in a pinch, me can do me. I've got a huge penis, a basic vagina, and questionable problem-solving skills. Sometimes the schlong gets stuck. And no spoilers, but have you seen that movie about the rock climber who has to chew off his own arm? That could be us. And if you chew off mine, I'll probably chew off yours too, just so we're even.
This is a really tough decision. And who are you going to choose?
It was going really well for number 1 until he mentioned urine. Number 3, I quite like my limbs. They're kind of useful. I'm gonna go with number 2. It sounds really relaxing. Yeah.
You've got yourself a real platonic date with pound cake and tweezing. All right, let's show you who you didn't choose. Bachelor number 1 is the porcupine. He's cute. Bachelor number 3 is the banana slug. And just a little spoiler about the book, but no one really understands why they chew it off. And your date, Claire, is the New Mexico whiptail lizard. A little more about her. Long ago, a renegade or poor-sighted female ancestor of this lizard mated with a lizard from another species. and gave her daughter a payload of double chromosomes. So now these whiptails can make selfie babies ad infinitum without ending up like the Habsburgs. Thank you, bachelors. Thank you, choosers, contestants who so willingly came up here.
Yeah.
Time to buy books? I think so. Well, Car, did you want to do Q&A, or are we free to move about the cabin? What would people like to do?
Happy to release you of your duties if you'd like, so you can mingle, and people can ask you questions more one-on-one.
Perfect. Excellent. That sounds great. Thank you all for being. Oh, wait, there is one question. Yes.
Dahlia, what was your favorite animal out of the whole book?
Ooh, hate to play favorites. The whiptail has got to be one of my favorites. It's very complex. And the midge fly. She's just so horrifying.
Great business. Oh my God, thank you so much. You're all in the right place. So that was really fun. I hope you found love. So Dahlia's gonna sign books. Okay, Dahlia's gonna sign books. And April, can you wave your hand for me? Dahlia's gonna be right where April is, right here. Our books are available at the front register. You can bring them back and we'll form a line, and Dahlia can say hello to all of her adoring fans. Thank you so much for joining us. Make yourselves comfortable and we hope to see you again.